Hi guys, it's Jody. Today's video, I would like to do another floating bloom. I feel like I haven't done a floating bloom in a minute, and I love throwing those in. And the last one I did, I asked for feedback if you guys wanted to see certain colors or color palette, and I got a lot of really nice responses. So, and I've written them all down. So today's piece, I wanted to use a couple of those colors that were suggested. So that's what we're going to do today. So let's go have some fun with it. We are going to go over the colors and the cell activator, and I had a bunch of requests for different colors for the floating blooms that I've been doing, so I'm going to get a couple of those colors in today. The background portion, I'll show you what I'm going to use. I've got ballet slipper, which is this little pig. It's a really soft pink with kind of a reddish pink undertone. I mean, it's delicate is the word I'm using for it, but that's what it looks like mixed up. This is going to be swiped in the background with the white and the gold cell activator like I've been doing the last few, but this is my Dutch Boy Joe Sonia pouring medium. And then the colors I have for the bloom, I've got various pinks and purples. So we're going to start with my Matisse Flow Dioxazine Purple. I just got a little bit left for this, but I don't need too much. This is Valspar Varathane pouring medium. And then, let's see. This color is a mix of Golden Fluid Permanent Violet Dark, and then the PBO Studio Acrylics, the Iridescent Blue Black. I mixed those together to get this really pretty. Got that kind of bluish undertone, if you can see it. This is Valspar Varathane. And then I've had this mixed up. This is a mix of the PBO Studio Acrylics, the Violet Blue, and then I added just like a smidge, like a quarter of a pea size of, oops, it's upside down. The Matisse Australian Red Violet. And you can use any red violet, really. I mean, Amsterdam has one, Golden has one, Utrecht, I think Dick Flicks brand Utrecht as well, but there's what that one looks like. This is also Valspar Varathane. And then my last three are piggies. I've got Fairy Floss, beautiful pink color. And this is Dutch Boy Joe Sonia. This has been mixed up a while. It's gotten a little bit thick on me. And it wouldn't be a pink and purple without a neon pink. This is Hustle. This is also my Dutch Boy Joe Sonia pouring medium. And then finally I've got Enchantment, this really pretty lavender color. All right, and there's what that looks like, just gorgeous. This is also Dutch Boy Joe Sonia. And now my cell activators. I've got my white and gold today that I've been using with these floating blooms. This is the Atelier Interactive Titanium White with Australian Floetrol at 4:1. And then this is the gold that I've been using, which is that mix. It is mixed with Australian Floetrol. It is a mix of Atelier Interactive Pale Gold and PBO Studio Acrylics Precious Gold. Also at 4:1. The 1-part paint is about half and half of each paint. So those are the two cell activators we are going to use. So let's go paint. All right, for today's piece, I've got a 14 by 14 inch standard canvas, and like I said before, we're going to do a floating bloom. So I'll do the background swipes first, and then we'll bloom in the center. So my pillow for today is the PPG Multi Pro. So I'm going to get this flooded, and I'll be right back. All right, now we're going to do the background swipe first. I've got my usual tool. I'm going to get this loaded up, and I will show you what I have. All right, so I have got the gold cell activator, then the white cell activator, and I loaded it up with the ballet slipper because that's the only pigment I wanted to use for the backdrop. So let's go right here. All right, I like what we got right there. Now we're gonna bloom in the center here. Let's just move this over just a little. I love how that ballet slipper is coming through. All right, on to the bloom. I think I would like to put down this Hustle first. Should be plenty. We've got six colors to put down, so. And then we're gonna do the enchantment on top of that. And then the permanent violet dark mixture with the blue black. And then I want this violet blue. And then the fairy floss. And then the dioxazine purple. I want to spread it around. There we go. I think that should be plenty. I'm going to put down the white cell activator first. And then the gold. Let that fill in. We're gonna play. All right, I am totally digging that. I don't know if you can see that, but I'll show you again. I will meet you over the spinner box and we're gonna see what comes of this. Here's what we got before we start spinning it out. Let me get it the center just a little bit more. All right, I think that looks good. I'm just gonna go ahead and start spinning, and then I will adjust as we go. Ooh, I can't wait to see this open. This over, and then over here. All right. Woohoo! Yes. Still need to get some more paint off, and I want to open it up further, but let's guide it to keep it in the middle as much as possible, as intact, so it's not all over the place. I got to get a little bit more paint off over here. Getting there. Oh gosh, this is opening up just gorgeous. Ooh, it's definitely a purple and pink bloom. I love this ballet slipper in the background. You'll be able to see it better once we do the flyover. All right. Just a little bit more this way, just to keep it in the center. I just want one more, actually. Oh, just a little bit more. Okay. Oh gosh, this is gorgeous. Yeah, I think we are just about there. Not really having any movement. I just want to make sure this is centered enough. Haven't decided on the orientation. There we go. No, I think that's it. Let me just do one little baby spin just to Yep, that's it right there. All right, I'm gonna get cleaned up and I will bring you over for the flyover of this guy. All right, here it is as a whole before I bring you in and show you all the sparkly details. I mean, that ballet slipper in the background is just gorgeous. I mean, you can just kind of see the subtle sparkle up against this really bold floating bloom. I love the play of the purple and the pink. So cool. And that neon in there, it's gonna glow under a black light. We're gonna check that out too. Let me just kind of dive in and kind of get all those sparkles in there. So beautiful. I love that backdrop. That's gonna dry really nice too. Let's see what it looks like under the black light. Yeah, there's that neon glow. That looks so cool. I love how it just gives the cells an otherworldly dimension under the black light. All right, I will be back once this is dried to show you the dried results. Here it is all dry, the Purpinkle. As I've dubbed it, but I love these colors together, and I'll bring you in and kind of show you all the details, and I'll pick it up and show you there's a lot of nice shimmers in here, and that ballet slipper is just gorgeous in the background too. So let me kind of, I just love how these background cells just kind of formed. But this, I love this right here. This is probably my favorite blend with the pinks and the purple. And that gold cell activator just made it. I love how there's like really fine, it almost looks like it's disintegrating, but I love it because it just gives it a really cool effect. I've always loved how that looks. And here's the background up here. You can kind of get a feel for the shimmer that it has. Just gorgeous. I love doing these. These are some of my favorites to do. And I want to push myself to see how big I can go with these. I did get some 16 by 16 canvases in, so we shall see. But there's that. Let me pick it up for you so you can see the shimmers. Here's, if you can see right here by my hand, that's the ballet slipper. And then all the shimmers that are in this bloom too, with the gold. And then that kind of iridescent blue-black. And there's some more of the ballet slipper. Just gorgeous. Ugh, I think this is probably my favorite orientation as well. So I'm going to flip you around and I will give you my final thoughts. Have I said how much I love these floating blooms? They're so much fun to do. I don't know if you've tried them yet, but I have a lot of fun putting them together. And like I said, I do want to push myself. I like how they are on a square canvas. So I do want to push myself and go a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger with them to see how big I can actually get it. That's one of my goals for this year. So so let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this piece. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.